Hello. Um, I've been wanting to do a little bit of a riff around creativity, and I thought I would use my current hair color as an example of things that come up for me and for people who are taking risks with their creativity. So my hair color is a combination of gray, light brown, and blonde, depending on how much time I spend walking when it's sunny. And I'm 65 years old. I just thought I would say that and to give context to something I'm going to share. But I've always been fascinated with different colors of hair, and throughout my life, I've never really dyed my hair except at Halloween when I would use these spray hair colors. Well, a few years ago, I was in Seattle and I saw a woman with purple hair. And I went up to her and I just said, I love your hair color. And I love, she had it kind of like, it was brown at the bottom and it was purple here. And she and I were talking and she said, yeah, she goes, I said, oh, I've always been a little like, I'm too old or people would think I'm weird or whatever to have my hair this way. And she was really encouraging me. She said that her hair was dark enough that she needed to do some sort of stripping of the color so that the purple would actually hold on to the color of her hair. I think she went to a salon for that. But she just said to me she used Overtone. And Overtone, I'll just show you, comes in a little jar. This one is extreme red, and it is coloring conditioner. So you can put it on your hair, and when you wash your hair, the color just comes out over time. They also have a fader shampoo. So I remember when I first ordered some hair color, all of the emotions that started coming up. What were people going to think about me? Was I too old? Was I trying to be young? What was it? It was like I could make up all kinds of stories about this hair coloring thing. Even the fact that I've had more gray in my hair. It's like, am I not embracing my aging? Believe me, judgment, rah, 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 in the background about all these things. And the first time that I colored it, I put it on just like one little strip and I took it off after like 5 minutes. And then I'm like, I can't even see anything on there. I noticed different times. Like I really love the rose gold and I wear that quite a bit. It's kind of a lighter pinkish color that blends a little bit more with my hair. Sometimes people don't even notice very much. But this is probably the boldest. I have done purple before, but this was a combination of, this is, depending on the lighting, it's called Merlot. And it's extreme red and extreme purple. And each time that I've done this, I haven't known what it's going to look like. I mean, it's come out more as a purple, but some of the areas it's darker. But you know what? That's the creativity process. It's taking a risk. It is trying something. And whether or not we are writing or we're taking photographs or we're learning a song, learning how to play an instrument, trying something new with our businesses, this process that I just went into all these stories about is what goes on. And so the question is there something that you want to create? Is there something that you want to play with? And you're in this process of judging or criticizing or feeling like, what will people think? And I will even say that I've had a couple of people who I've coached on a regular basis who are a little more conservative than I am. And obviously, if they want to coach with me, they know I am a woman who puts colors in my hair. I like things that are on the edge. I like to try different things. And there have been times where I've waited. I've looked at the timing of when could I do this Merlot example. When could I and there are a couple things that I've really held back. Like I would like to do, I have green and I have teal and I have a dark blue. And so sometimes with your creativity, it's like, okay, you're gonna try something a little. You're gonna color one strand of your hair, or you're gonna write some words for yourself. And to me, the two things that I've learned over the years is one is to create support for myself. And sometimes that is just structural support in myself. It is like building, there's some sort like somatic practices can help you build within your nervous system an ability to hold more sensation. It's having kind of a, safe spaces where you can try things out. I mean, I'm in groups of women in which is probably, I would say, the strongest support that I have in my life, where they'll see that I've tried a different color and they'll like, I love that color on you, or that really brings out your eyes, or whatever it is. But there's some sort of validation or approval, even if it's just good for you. Like maybe it's not their thing, but there's an acceptance, a belonging. Yeah, that basic human need, wanting to feel that. Part of creating also is recognizing that it comes with a certain level of potential humiliation. And I say that it could be embarrassment, it could be, you know, just what are people going to think, or whatever. So having a support system around you and also having that nervous system support within yourself and doing some practices. So, what is it that you want to create? What's the risk? Maybe you try something, like I said, the strand of hair first, or you do it at a time where whatever you're creating is that you begin to practice it yourself. Maybe there's something you want to write and you start by writing it and then reading it out loud for yourself. Or you find a trustworthy friend, because not all friends or family are trustworthy when it comes to your creativity. It's sometimes I would even say it's not even against them, it's just human beings. We come out and say things that aren't always sensitive to someone else's desire and needs. Um, yeah. So there's my riff for the day. I'm going to just do some more of these throughout, and who knows what color my hair will be at in the next video. Thanks for listening.